Much games.
Well, hello there. My name's Special Delivery Kluger, SD for short. Oh, I've got lots of letters for Santa today, and every year they're the same. Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions. I can answer all of your questions because I know everything about Santa. The best place to start is at the very beginning, when Santa was just a baby.
Herr Burgermeister, look what was discovered on your front stoop. A baby.
Oh, is that all? A baby?
And there's a note. Please, sir, take care of my child and protect him from the dangers of the mountain of the whispering winds.
I, Burgermeister Meisterburger, take care of a baby? Outrageous! What's its name?
This is the only clue, sir. It says Claus.
Take the little baggage to the orphanage. That's the proper place for foundlings anyway. Get the brat out of here!
But the guard lost baby Kris on the way to the orphanage. The animals knew they had to hide that baby, and fast. They knew where that baby belonged. Quick as they could, they started on their way.
A baby! What a splendid idea! He shall live with us and sleep with us and drink warm cocoa with us. His tag says Claus, unusual name. We shall call him Kris. Kris Kringle.
Kris had almost arrived at Sombertown to deliver his toys. But what he didn't realize was at that very moment, in the Sombertown City Hall,
His Honor, Burgermeister Meisterburger.
I've broken my funny bone. What caused me to trip?
This, sir.
A toy? As I suspected, I hate toys, and toys hate me. Either they go or I go, and I am certainly not going. Now take this down. Toys are hereby declared illegal, immoral, unlawful, and anyone found with a toy in his possession will be placed under arrest and thrown in the dungeon.
You must not play with toys.
and, who are you?
Jessica. And what do you mean by giving the children toys? Don't you know toys are against the law?
Well, gee, that's kind of a silly law.
If the Burgermeister saw you, we would all be in great danger.
In danger from toys? Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Toys are frivolous, impractical, unproductive, and... What's that?
For you?
A China doll? I always wanted one when I was a little girl, but my parents wouldn't... Thank you.
Watch out for that dolly. She's a hardened criminal, I hear.
Well, maybe it is a silly law.
Oh, what do you say you help me hand out these presents? It's too big a job for one oversized Kringle and a little lost penguin. Phew! I wonder where we are.
Honk, honk.
You are trespassing on the land of the Winter Warlock. Hey! Let go! Let go!
Kris Kringle! You've disturbed me for the very last time. Now I have you and you'll never get away.
Look, before you do me in, would you tell your tree friends to let me loose for a second? You see, I have something for you.
What is this, a trick?
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Warlock. Or may I call you Winter?
Mr. Warlock, if you please.
Well, I managed to save one little toy, and I'd like you to have it.
You wish to give me a present? A toy? But nobody ever gives mean old Warlock a toy.
I'd like to start a new custom. If you just call off...
What? Oh, yes, of course. You mustn't mind the tree monsters. Their bark is worse than their bite. Hey, Willy Willow, Peter Pine, release the Kringle. No tricks now, Kringle.
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Warlock.
A choo-choo. I've always wanted one. My icy heart, it's melting.
Look, Mr. Warlock.
Please, call me Winter. Suddenly, my whole outlook has changed from bad to good. But will it last? I really am a mean and despicable creature at heart, you know. It's so difficult to really change.
Difficult? Why, look here. Changing from bad to good is as easy as taking your first step. But while Kris was busy making toys for the children of Sombertown...
More toys? But how? I will do what I should have done a long time ago. I will set a trap for that bothersome Kringle. His next visit to Sombertown will be his last.
Santa Kringle and the Winter Warlock, you are under arrest for defying the law and making toys, and for being an accomplice to public enemy number 1, Kris Kringle. To the dungeon!
Oh, I tell you, things didn't look good. And meanwhile, back in Sombertown, Jessica rounded up some of Kris's reindeer friends. Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. Look at them go.
Halt! Stop! Stop!
Let's go, Donner!
Onward, Vixen! Onward!
I still have a little magic. I haven't lost it after all.
Honk, honk.
Kris suddenly found himself an outlaw.
Wanted, the terrible toy maker, Kris Kringle.
You should not use your Kringle name. It's dangerous.
Not call myself Kringle, but what other name would suit me?
There is one. You were wearing this when we found you as a baby. See what it says?
Claus. Claus.
Your real name. You must use it now.
And it was that name Kris asked Jessica to share. It was that name Jessica agreed to take as his wife. It was a lovely wedding. They held it on Christmas Eve. And so, Kris set out to find a new home to settle down in and make toys. Well, this is it, people. Yes, we'll build ourselves a nice house. While we're at it, we'll build ourselves a castle and the best toy factory in the world. Well, as soon as the building was built, they started making toys. Oh, they needed toys. Because you see, despite everything the Meisterburgers tried, the legend of Kris Kringle, or Claus as he now was known, just grew and grew. It turned into quite a proposition. I can hardly keep up with the orders. I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit my journeys to one a year. Christmas Eve. And that's the story of Santa Claus. Now that you know all about him, you can be sure that come snow or high water, Santa Claus is coming to town.